Assembling the Rockin H double-header trailer is as simple as 1, 2, 3. This trailer makes a great addition to a display, a shelf, or set on your desk to enjoy. The kit comes with the hitch in 2 pieces wired to the frame of the trailer, also with wheels and tires wired together. The stands come separately and can be staged open or closed. To begin, we'll separate the hitch from the frame. The pieces pop off easily. Go ahead and clip any leftover wires short. Wherever the wires were, you can touch those up with black paint as you wish. Since this product is 3D printed, there's going to be material left over from that process left in the holes, and they'll need to be cleaned out. I'm using a 1/16 inch bit on my drill to clean these out. I found it's useful to work the drill bit in and out to clear out all of the material as it goes through. Finally, we'll drill through the hitch. Go slowly so it doesn't break. Drill through the material until you can feel the drill bottom out. Clean out the holes in the hitch. The axles will also need to be cleaned out. Drill slowly and then work the bit in and out to clear out all the material inside. It can happen that the axle can separate from the frame, which we don't want if too much torque is put on it. If you do happen to break one of the axles off, it glues back together easily with glue of choice. While we have the drill out, we're going to remount the inside of the wheels. You'll notice I didn't press too hard. I merely want to clean out any material left over from 3D printing. Now that our parts are cleaned out, we can make any repairs. I used a little Instaset to cure the glue instantly. You'll notice my frame on this part is somewhat warped. Not uncommon on smaller parts like this without a lot of structure to them. To straighten this up, if it happens to be warped at all, put the part on a flat surface, then use a hairdryer on low heat to warm up the plastic. It will flatten out all on its own. Make sure you keep the heat on just the parts that are warped, or else other parts can warp as well. Separate the wheels and the tires from the wire. If there's any parts of the wire still sticking up, trim that off. Any remaining pieces of wire on the wheels can be trimmed away as well. To assemble the wheels and tires, use a file to remount the inside of the tire to slide over the wheel smoothly. A piece of sandpaper could also be used for this process. The wheels and the tires do fit very snug. This will help keep from breaking them as you put them together. When you have the tires reamed out, place the wheels face down, then place the side with the wire up, and then press the tire over the wheel. When the wheel is flush with the tire, they are assembled correctly. Apply the axle with a little bit of super glue. Using Instaset will speed up the assembly process. Turn the wheel on the axle to ensure it's on perpendicular. Dry fit the other wheel. Make sure the axle length is correct. Trim away any excess. This part can be tricky. Too much glue will glue the wheel to the frame and not allow it to turn. If this isn't important, you do not have to be as careful. Another clever way to add Instaset is to take a drop of Instaset and put it in the axle hole. Apply the glue to the axle, then join them together. To assemble the hitch, locate the two pieces. We've already cleaned out the holes, so all we have to do is slide them together. If the parts do not slide together easy, go ahead and remount the inside with a small file or a piece of sandpaper until they join smoothly. Once they join smoothly, use the small rod to pin them together. If you're having trouble getting the pin to slide through the hinge point, I found using a 1/16 inch bit to line the parts up works very well. Apply a bit of glue to the pin so it stays in place. Trim off the excess rod. We'll assemble the wheels the same way we did on the rear axles. Finally, attach the dolly to the trailer body. If it doesn't feel like it's sliding in smoothly, take a file or a piece of sandpaper and gently file away any excess plastic until it assembles easily. Use a piece of plastic rod to pin the parts together. Trim away any excess. To hide the rod, take a black Sharpie and just clean that up before gluing in place. We do not need much glue on this part, so I'm going to give just a very little bit so it doesn't show up once the model's assembled. You can take your Sharpie and clean up any other spots where pins were. You can also do that on the wheels as you desire. The stands for the trailer fit on the cross members. Apply them gently, as too much force can break them. If they fit too tight, simply take a piece of sandpaper or a small file and just remove some material so they slide easily. Now your trailer's assembled and you're ready to go harvest.